It's a beautiful color, again, just not a bronzer. Definitely purchased it for...
Oh my god, my little lily tit fell off. Oh. Alright guys, don't judge me. I have a little bra that I like taped these lily pads from Amazon on. Stay. Okay. Alright, no, stay. Okay.
Got it. Hey there, Disney Glam fam, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome! My name is Jossam, aka Awesome Jossam, and I want to thank you for clicking on this video. On this channel, we like to celebrate Disney, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So if you like any or all of those things, consider bippity-boppity bopping that subscribe button, ring the bells of notification so you're instantaneously notified when I post something new, and please leave a big old thumbs up at the end of this video if you liked it all the way through. Now today I'm so excited because if you couldn't tell by the title or this beautiful ensemble, we are reviewing the Mermaid Lagoon and Besame Cosmetics collection. I have been sitting on this collection for probably a year now. I'm not even gonna lie, but I am so excited to finally dive
See what I did there?
into this collection. So, in the collection, we are gonna be reviewing the makeup palette, the lipstick, the bronzer, and my favorite, the fragrance. So without further ado, friends, let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial. Alright, so jumping right into this get ready with me, try on makeup tutorial.
Why am I doing this with my hands?
I hopped off camera, did my eyebrows, and set down a preliminary concealer base on my lid. Now let's go ahead and get into this beautiful palette. So we have the Mermaid Lagoon from Besame Cosmetics. So this is the palette. It is gorgeous. It's like this nice soft baby pink with accents of this beautiful teal mint, very similar to my background. And it says Mermaid Lagoon with all of these different gold embellishments all over, like seaweed, coral. Inside we have all of these gorgeous, gorgeous colors. So there's like a nice terracotta, a butter yellow, we have like a maroon, a pink. We have two different styles of green, one that looks more seafoam, it's a shimmer. We have a nice deep emerald green, a beautiful aqua blue, and a pearlescent white. Now each palette does come with its very own brush for application. I may or may not be using this, I'm not too sure. Usually brushes that come with palettes are not the best. So in looking at this palette, I'm a little intimidated because I don't really see a good transition color. So what I am going to do is I'm going to jump into a palette that I already own. This one is the Nude Beach from The Balm Cosmetics, and I'm gonna use the color Brilliant to set my lid. Starting out, grab a fluffy shadow brush and that orangey terracotta color. Using windshield wiper motions, start to warm out and buff your crease. With a domed shape blending brush and that buttery yellow color, start to warm up above the crease. Bring it up but not to the brow bone, blending out to create a nice transition. So far, I think the colors are very, very pigmented. I am in love with this terracotta color. It just does a great job transitioning for my skin complexion. The yellow is also really pretty. It's not as bright as I thought it was gonna be. In the palette, it looks a lot bolder and brighter, but I don't mind it because I'm also using it to transition colors. So sometimes you don't want it to be as bold as you think you do. So far, these colors are phenomenal. The palette is working out flawlessly. Jumping into the palette with a flat eyeshadow brush, go into that very deep emerald green and start to warm up the outer V of your mobile lid. Take your time with this step and also create a very rounded out shape towards the end. You want this to look very open, doe-eyed, and feminine. With a flat synthetic brush and that beautiful seafoam green, start to illuminate the inner corners of your mobile lid. Take your time with this step and create a soft, blurred out circular lid. Wow, these colors are super bold and super dramatic. I am in love with this eye so far. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and clean up any of the fallout, and I'm gonna start doing my complexion. We are not done with the eye. We'll be jumping back into the palette. Let's go ahead and fast forward through that. Alright, so next up from the collection, we have the Mermaid Lagoon Golden Sand Bronzer. Now, I don't have high hopes for this. Unfortunately, one thing that I have noticed from Besame is that their color story isn't the greatest. However, I did find that in looking at the color online, it looks like this specific bronzer could probably be used as an all-over facial powder. So I am going to lightly test it out with an angled brush.
With an angled brush. Where the heck is my angled brush? There it is.
With an angled brush, and see how deep the color is. So I might be able to get away with using it as a bronzer. See anything? Are we feeling a bronziness? Are we getting some color? Yeah, what I expected. No bronzer for me, unfortunately. However, the color isn't too off from my skin, so what I'm gonna do is use this as an all-over setting powder, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer. Jumping into the Golden Sands bronzer with a round powder brush, lightly apply that all over your complexion, avoiding the areas of highlight. Going in with a bronzer that complements your complexion, I'm using this one from Physicians Formula. Start to chisel out your cheekbones, warm up your temples, and around your jawline. This is just going to help to give you a nice bronzed complexion. Okay, I am loving this bronzer, finally! So the Butter Bronzer is by Physicians Formula, and it has been a long time since I was able to find a color that works for my complexion. This is a beautiful, like, cool tone bronzer. It is in the color Endless Summer, and I'm very, very excited. It does have a little bit more red than I go for in a bronzer. However, I'm excited. I look bronzy, I look sun-kissed. It goes with the theming, so we're just gonna go ahead and roll with it. Now this step is optional, but you can go ahead and bake your highlight. So we're gonna go ahead and jump back into the Mermaid Lagoon makeup palette to finish off our eye look. With a flat precision eyeshadow brush and that nice bright berry tone color, start to diffuse the color under your eye. This is going to create a very dramatic drop down shadow. With a precision blending brush in that deep raspberry tone, intensify the outer corners of the drop down shadow. This is just going to help to blend it into the deeper green that you have on top and finish off the eye look. Last but certainly not least, use a detailed shadow brush and that pearlescent white to illuminate the inner corners of this eye look. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off camera, add some liner, throw on some lashes and mascara. I will be right back. So we are back. We are lashed up, lined up. We are ready to complete this makeup look. Now, I did want to take a quick moment and let you guys know I am using the Lashes in Wonderland Agatha Was Here style for my lashes. They're so full, they're so dramatic. They are so simple to apply. Literally, all you gotta use is this lash liner adhesive. You apply it, you stick the lashes on right away. There's no wait time in between, and they stick very, very well. So let's go ahead and complete this look. I think I'm gonna jump into my Butter Blush from Physicians Formula. This one isn't too pigmented. I've used it in the past. But I just like that it gives kind of like a healthy color to the skin, a little bit of sheen and luminosity. So I pop that on to my cheekbones as I smile and kind of pull it back into the bronzer. This mermaid look would be incomplete without a beautiful glow to the skin. So I am jumping into my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy Glow palette. This one is in the color, this is the original, the one that everyone kind of went all crazy for. Just kidding, doesn't have a name. So it's just that powder, and we're going to focus it on the tops of the cheek. Now this is going to give a beautiful, like, luminous finish to the skin. I also go in heavy-handed with my finger, run that down the nose, kind of at the tip, just to really create that dramatic look to the nose. Look at that. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So next up, the last piece that I picked up from this collection is the Mermaid Lagoon Starfish Pink Lipstick. So I am so excited to get into this. I have never used a Besame lip before. Oh, take a look at that. This color is stunning, and I will say the lip shape is quite unique. I do know that Gabriella, again, the coordinator, artistic director, and the owner of the company, does enjoy creating makeup that is very much inspired by like retro or vintage style. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into two colors from NYX. One is in the color Plum, the other one is in the color Fuchsia, and start to do some preliminary lining work. Now that we've laid down the foundation, it is time to go in with the lipstick. Wow. Oh my God, this color is gorgeous. All right, so I will say the applicator is something to get used to. I'm not used to using retro makeup, and the shape is a little, not difficult, but it's a shape that you need to get used to. All right, and that is pretty much it for the makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off camera, get into my Mermaid Lagoon inspired outfit, and we will be back to share our final thoughts on the Mermaid Lagoon and Besame Cosmetics collection. And there you have it. That is your completed Mermaid Lagoon makeup inspired look. I had so much fun putting this look together for you guys. Yes, I am rocking a lily bra and some pearls and my little lily fascinator. Of course, you know me, I had to go all out for this. Now, final thoughts for the product. I'll go ahead and start out with the makeup palette. So the Mermaid Lagoon makeup palette, I will give this Out of 5 seashells, I would give this a solid 4 seashells. Now let me tell you why. The color story of this palette is absolutely beautiful. You have so many intricate and bright, bold colors to utilize. The actual artistry all over this palette is stunning. This is a work of art in itself. Now, the only reason it didn't get a 5 out of 5 is because of its transitionary colors. Obviously, when you're buying a makeup palette, it's supposed to be kind of like a one-stop shop for you, so you can create day looks, night looks, any sort of looks based on the color story, and I just felt that it fell flat a little bit. The only real transition colors you have is the yellow and the orange. I mean, you can use the pink to softly like smoke out the colors, but I mean, it didn't really have good transitions for me to give it a 5 out of 5, but the colors are beautiful. The formulation is great. This is my first time using Besame Cosmetics eyeshadow products, so I'm in love and I definitely will be buying more in the future. The next piece in the collection was the Golden Sand Bronzer. Now, okay, I will admit, I did purchase this just for the compact. Yes, I did. I mean, I am a package junkie. In all honesty, I love this cute little shell. I can just imagine all the photos. Now, in terms of the products, this is definitely a 3 out of 5 seashells. Only because the color was not a bronzer. I fell in love with the idea of this being a golden sand bronzer. I thought it would be beautiful to bronze up my complexion, but there wasn't any variety to choose from. This was the only bronzer available, which came in handy as a full facial setting powder. If I had to give some constructive feedback, I definitely think in creating these collections, either steer clear of complexion products or offer maybe 2 to 3 different tones, a light, a medium, and a deep for all skin complexions. But I will say the formulation is really nice. It is very finely milled, so that way it helped to like smooth out texture. It's a beautiful color, again, just not a bronzer. Definitely purchased it for...
Oh my god, my little lily tit fell off. Oh. Alright guys, don't judge me. I have a little bra, but I like taped these lily pads from Amazon on. Stay. Okay. Alright, okay, back.
In all honesty, it was beautiful. I loved it. 3 out of 5. Next up in the collection was the Mermaid Lagoon Starfish Pink Lipstick. I will say, I am in love with this lipstick. I'm in love with the formula. 5 out of 5 seashells easily. I love the color payoff. I think the color story is so complimentary to the colors inside the eyeshadow palette. There were 2 or 3 other colors available in the collection. I just opted for something bright and bold. When I think of Mermaid Lagoon and Neverland, I think of like these pastels, I think of bold, like jewel tones, tropical colors, like all those sorts of things. So I wanted to create a look with some bold colors, and this pink was perfect for that. Now, last but certainly not least, there is another piece of the collection that I picked up that you guys didn't even know about. That's right, we picked up the Mermaid Lagoon Waterfall Mist Eau de Toilette fragrance. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. This was definitely a not want, but a must have when I saw it. Take a look at this beauty. Okay, so we have this gorgeous mermaid sitting atop what looks like a rock or a pebble, and it is the fragrance inside. I'm so excited. So there's 75 milliliters inside. The mermaid is actually the lid to the fragrance, so she pops right off. So now I'm just gonna take the fragrance and go ahead and lightly mist. Ooh, okay. Oh, this smells divine. Now, this fragrance isn't for everyone, but I will say it is very refreshing. It is very light, it's very airy. It has like lemon, mint, rose, violet, and beeswax as the base. It's not the most long lasting, and it definitely smells a little bit more on the mature side. I really hate to say that, but I know this is not a fragrance that many people will gravitate to. I like it because I appreciate and love all kinds of perfumes, and I think that this one is a very like delicate nod to a more timely period. It's a very well put together representation of like a Mermaid Lagoon fragrance, and of a vintage inspired setup. So this, my friends, is the Waterfall Mist fragrance from Besame and the Neverland Mermaid collection. And there you have it. That was my makeup tutorial and review utilizing the Besame Mermaid Lagoon collection. I had so much fun putting this look together for you guys, trying out some new products that I've never tried on my channel. If you guys like this video, you know exactly what to do. Leave a big old thumbs up so I know you liked it all the way through. Also, let me know down in the comment section below, do you like this kind of tutorial where I do like a full-on transformation? And have you guys used Besame Cosmetics before? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, friends, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Stay beautiful, but most importantly, have a magical day. Bye.